Here I am working on my latest disaster, and if we look underneath, you can see that part of it was printed, but the rest of it is stuck to the film inside down there in the depths of that gray resin, which I will scrape, well, empty and then scrape to take out. Here's the 3D model rendered in computer software. This is what it should look like. So what happened here was that the next layer above it was so thick and continuous that it stuck to the film in the vat. And you can see the little poles there, the little connectors there that should have held the next layer. And now you can see the layer that is actually stuck to the Teflon film that broke off from the supports underneath. And you can see some of the supports still on there, but because it was so continuous, it just couldn't peel off. So here I am. This is the latest print. After wiping the Teflon with some of the oil that came with the bean. And let's see, where is it? Okay, I'm sorry about that. So this is what came with the bean. Linear stage lubricant. And somewhere I read that it was silicone or Teflon based lubricant. I called it oil, but it's lubricant. So, and I got a really good print. Previously, it was always sticking to the Teflon film at the bottom of the vat. And as you can see, this is a very large area, surface area that would stick to the Teflon film at the bottom of the vat. And one of the tips that I got from a YouTuber was to use one of these that you can get at a dollar store, because what they provide with the Kudo is just your regular scraper that you find at your hardware store, which of course is a little too, it doesn't have the fine edge of a razor. So to get underneath this large surface areas that are attached to the platen, you need something with a sharp edge, especially here. What I found was, if you notice, I already took these off, and I just put them back just for illustrative purposes. But this one's still attached. I was able to get underneath this edge, but it's actually two rings. There's the base for the miniature. There's this support ring, and I could only get it underneath the support ring because there's actually a little space in between the support ring and the base. So I started cutting off the supports here so that I can use that other scraper to get underneath and hopefully pop off, because this isn't going to be able to get all the way underneath this support ring, or maybe the support ring will pop off by itself. We'll see. Okay, now you can see what I meant by a support ring. So this miniature is still attached to the base. So now I'm going to try to use the razor, now that I can get at the actual base, to slide underneath, because this thing is just a little too aggressive and too wide. As you can see, I had to snip the ring into two pieces. I was able to get underneath and just snip it. And here we go.